Hey guys, and welcome back to Rames Games for more Terraria. Mostly fishing. So we have to get a harpy fish caught in these sky lakes and surface. So we are going to go do that. I have a couple things though, real quick. I found some life crystals down underground. That should cause the healer to come along. Now that we have over 120 health. Poke. So our goals today are to get some fish. And it's raining, so we can take advantage of that and gather this water leaf. Not that I particularly care. But I mean, it is a thing. An update on my loadout right now. I went through and got all of the real quick, I'll just go open my map. I got all of the chests in the ocean, except for that one. I was doing something there and I guess I forgot to pick it up, but as you can see I got all the ocean stuff done, so we were able to get the flippers and water walking boots. I'm not actually sure where I got the water walking boots, as well as some of the stuff that I did underground. Well, I did some stuff underground. I found some chests inside these things. Nothing too spectacular, nothing too, I don't know, important. It definitely didn't need shown. Checking my money situation because I'm really tired of losing all of it. Just because I'm not putting it back. But on top of that, we have a Viking helmet. There's the nurse. The Viking helmet gives us 4 defense. It was a lot better than our cactus helmet. So goodbye whatever benefit that we had. Ouch. 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 Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Nighttime may not have been the best time to try to do this. For sure. I'm gonna put my band regeneration back. We also found that book that allows us to do the things. Oh my god. Flying enemies right now, you are my bane. You are the banes to my existence. I know you can't see. What? Okay, I didn't even see that flying there, because you can see it's bouncing against the ground and it was hitting me. Nighttime. Not the time to do this. Alright, so we're just going to go to that fishing spot. Oh my god, what a waste of my time. I was going to go to the ocean so I could do things that I really needed to do. Basically, there's the reaver shark, which we can catch, which is a pickaxe, which is molten pickaxe tier. Basically, we would skip every pickaxe we need up until hard mode by getting that pickaxe. So that's good. There's also a sawtooth shark, I think it's called. It is a saw, which would replace our axe. Because, like I said, I don't want to be using any of the metals we found in chests or anything to replace our tools, since we can catch them by fishing. So instead we will be fishing up new tools, and I guess there's no better time like the present. Alright, these bats are pissing me off. Anyways, I'm gonna move the gravitation potions. We're gonna use that to find the sky islands, but not at night. So here we are, back to fishing. Trying to see if we can't catch that surface harpy fish. Maybe get lucky with that. And any crates we come across as well. Some of these will sell for a decent amount too. There's nothing right now that's worth catching inside of the jungle though. There's no tools for us to catch that I want. There's a hammer we can get in the caverns / underground. There's I forget what it's called. A rockfish, I think. Seriously though, the bats, man. The bats. I would like to kill the zombies. Maybe I can get the rest of the... You know what? I don't care. I'd love to get the star that fell, but I'm not leaving. Just need some luck to get the harpy fish. I don't know if it has to be. I really hate that bats can go underwater. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I know it doesn't need to make perfect sense because video game logic, but also, you know, zombies are sinking, fish are flopping out of water. But bats can technically fly underwater. Help if this platform were a little lower. Or the water were higher. That could actually change a couple things as well. Yay, more trash. Trash garbage. Getting a lot of trash right now. Must not be a good time of night for this. Do I have any? No, okay. I thought maybe I had some glow sticks. I'm going to want to kill those piranhas that are flopping out of the water for the hooks that they may drop, so I might leave here in a second to do that. Double cod. What? That's just a material. Probably gives us some kind of soup, which is a minor improvement to all stats for X amount of time. So because I have the flippers, I of course have them equipped, so I can do that, but if I equip these, then I can just run along the water. Which, it's weird that if you have the ability to walk along the water, that the water walking boots wouldn't immediately, like, propel you to the surface. Similar to how the slime mount works, but who am I to make suggestions like that? Really wish it wasn't nighttime. Ouch. And yeah. I got tired of looking at that. So I don't think that we're going to catch the fish that we need. But we're also here for crates, in which we have 5, so we can open those at the end too. I really just wanted to do all of the fishing in the ocean. Because needing to catch 3 different fish is actually pretty decent. It's becoming light outside now too, so might have to go back and recheck on that quest. Sell all of the fish. And I think I read that it does take your top leftmost bait first, and then it checks right, and then it checks the next left row, and then right again. So we are using the enchanted nightcrawlers. Huh. Alright. As soon as the nighttime creeps stop spawning, or the eyes fly away, I will go back to the home base using a recall potion. And we'll see what the fishing quest does. Decent amount of junk. Decent amount of crates though. It's actually surprising we got that much junk while it was raining, because raining increases your fishing level by like 15% or something like that. Would have been a really good time to be at the ocean. I see that jungle bat. Flying all up, down, and around. As soon as it hits the right spot, it's going to be down here hitting me, so be mindful of that. It's actually starting to become a decent amount of light outside. You can see the color changing once every like 5 to 10 seconds. Just a little bit. Line snapped. Once you get the line, the fish earring, and the tackle box or bait box or whatever it's called, you can take that to the tinker bench and make that all an accessory. Alright, the eyes flew away. That way you can all your fishing equipment in the same spot. Cool. And it's raining again, which means that once we get through all this jazz, just quick stacking everything. Control mode was on, so it kept opening other chests. We have 7 crates and an iron crate. We'll open that up later. Really no benefit to doing it right now. Just trying to get rid of all of our unnecessary stuff. I also have some negative dyes on, which is why the fish looks a little bit different. Okay, real quick, we'll talk to this guy. Fatfish, so we need to go underground. So I guess we're going to do that now. While it's raining. I don't know if that affects the underground or not, though. Sell the trash, double cod, bass, neon tetra. Got an umbrella hat. We'll go put on this guy. I was in the ocean fighting sharks. Since I have flippers, it's actually a really effective way of fighting sharks. Because you can get the glow sticks to see underwater from the jellyfish that float around in the ocean and attack you. So you can see underwater and kind of just float around until you see a shark, and then you just stab it a couple times. You can blow that and fall off. So I forget exactly where... Guys, the rope doesn't go all the way down. That's where we need to go down here. Alright, let's do that again. Pretend that didn't happen. Take 2. Mindful that the rope doesn't go all the way down. Kill the bats because I'm currently more than done with bats at the moment. So this right now is a really bad water source because this pool is divided into 2. Actually, I have to cut all this out right here real quick. Because basically it takes the highest point on one side, which is here, and then the highest point down here, and it goes straight down. But I think at some point it might like dissolve all this. I don't know. So just in case, we're going to remove it. Only take a second. And whatever ores we mined, we need to open up our inventory and trash them. Did I make the grappling hook on camera? I don't remember. I would really prefer the one that has the 3 prongs on it, but for right now this works. My main tool for getting back up in the water. So, are there any ores? No, so you just just barely missed a tungsten, which is fine, because we don't want any. So we're looking for some batfish for the quest. And if we can get lucky, we want the rockfish. Bomb fishes are okay too. So there's the batfish, but we're going to keep doing this a little bit more. The bats, of course, may continue to be a nuisance. Or specular fish. But at least we have the quest item. That 15% fishing rod really does make a difference. So luckily right here the water is just high enough against the platform that the bat will bounce off of it. But they can come underneath these platforms, which sucks. I think we're at least 120 blocks below the surface, which means that we would be in the caverns. Also, judging by the background. Not really sure if that's the underground background or the cavern background. If we get a depth meter, that's going to be pretty easy. We had a merchant and I bought the life form analyzer from him. This is where a lot of my money went. It's just nice to know if there's anything rare necessarily that I need to start looking for. Certain tied up NPCs will be part of that list. There's a crate. I can see the X on the map from where I just died 3 minutes ago. So I'm going to do this for about 2 more minutes and then we're going to go back, turn in the quest, see what we got from the angler. Hopefully something decent. Really wish there was a way to sleep through night though, because for our purposes, night's really unnecessary. I know that there's the enchanted sundial, which you can get later, which you can use to skip 1 day every 7 in-game days, which is stupid. I don't see the point of trying to skip 1 whole day and then having to wait 7 days for it to recharge. That's just my opinion though. Like, I'd probably use it if I had to, but I still don't see what benefit you would have by trying to skip 1 day every 7 days. This salamander, guys, could be a douchebag. He shoots stuff. We're probably gonna have to go down here and face him real quick. Catch 1 more fish before he shoots me. He dropped a little bit of money, nothing too useful. We'll just go up the ladder or the rope because we have it there for that reason. Question though, in rope, okay, so rope can technically vine rope can technically attach to rope. Fight this guy off. I thought he dropped a shell or something, but apparently not. Oh wow, no way. Alright, well. So he dropped a yo-yo that I don't know if I'm going to use, but you know, it exists. Where did my thing go? Alright. It's dark. I have a stupid debuff, darkness, because black slime hit me. Well, it was raining down here until I saw this platform and then it kind of just went away. Alright, quick stack all that. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy, get our quest. Ship in a bottle, we got some masturbate, which is unimportant as you might imagine. Where's our ship in a bottle? Yay. Let's sell the bomb fish, specular fish, bass. Sucks you can't sell the... I'll keep all the masturbate right now. You know what, I will go put that in a chest real quick with the other fishing stuff. Because I think for now I'd like to save up the masturbate instead of using it for when I want something really specific. Of course, I have no idea what chest things are in right now. Black counterweight I bought for the rally. Or just for whatever yo-yo. We'll open the chest here in a second. Let's just get rid of the whatever fishes are left. Alright, cool. I don't know where I got the 2 dart traps from, to be completely honest with you. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these. Get the iron crate that we got off camera. Apparently I don't have water leaf seeds in here. I need to sort out all my seeds and stuff. No, I don't. I just need to open the right chest. Cool. I'll even put my rope in here for now. That's why I removed some of the platform from up here. Or I did, I guess. And then I built this so vines can grow and I can just get extra rope from it for free without having to spend a little bit of money. But as I said before, let's go ahead and open the crates. Sailfish boots. That's pretty good. Now all we need is the Goblin Tinker or whatever. And we could make use of those. Do we have something similar? No, we don't. Alright, well, we'll just do it down here since there's chests. Alright, so we got some copper ore. Let's just go ahead and plug that there so all this stuff happens down here. Some gold, ugh. Swiftness potion. Some silver. And some copper bars. Lead ore. Outreach potion. I mean, that's not too useful. And tsunami in a bottle. So I will have to check which does more, cloud in a bottle or tsunami in a bottle. If I had to guess, it's going to be cloud in a bottle. Although one could say that tsunami in a bottle is a little bit harder to get, even though it comes from a crate. And we got some flipper potions, mana potions, and more master bait. So there's all those chests. So I don't really know what to make of all that, to be honest. I don't know if it came out on top or if it was just a complete waste of our time. Not really sure. But that's going to do it for this episode of our Terraria thing. I will, since it's daytime. Is it almost nighttime now? I don't know. I will go over to the ocean in between episodes, and then we will pick up where we left off with the fishing. And then at some point during the daytime... Oh my god, all the worms. All the worms, guys. Don't forget how important worms are and finding stars are at night, because they give us our enchanted night crawlers, which are 35% bait power. Keep in mind that the journeyman bait is 30% bait power, which is the medium bait. And then the master bait at 50. So that is pretty good for something we can just get reusable for free. No worms up here? Ah, why you gotta do me like that? I can also technically get vines from up here too. Just, yeah, like that. But whatever, we'll just let that grasshopper go. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay positive, have yourselves a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for more fishing. Bye-bye.